We are now unmuted. Yep. We live streamed this. We've had a couple of people, but it turned out one of them was Chuck's wife.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is checklist.
You've been doing this for a while, Mike?
I've done this before, yeah. About 2 years ago. Where do where are you from?
Calabash.
Oh, so you said I'm in Brunswick Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on the South Carolina.
Yeah.
I go on my back of my subdivision, and within 200 feet, I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, really? Calabash is nice. You all guys all cleaned up down there from the rain?
Oh, we didn't have any problems.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, that's good.
You guys had it all about 15 miles north of us is where it all came in.
Yes, yeah.
I don't understand this, but I've been getting calls like no tomorrow from the Red Cross to go up to Western North Carolina.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah,
keep
it's
telling them,
really
I said,
good.
I can't.
Mhm.
Middle of the election cycle. That's okay.
That's too bad.
We'll be doing it for months.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is.
As soon as it's done, I'll go on out.
I saw the pictures from Boone. It was just incredible.
Well, amazingly, we were supposed to go up. We have a place to rent up in Blowing Rock next week. And I had to cancel that out. Because Blowing Rock ain't there anymore.
This is prime season for the mountains and for.
Oh, yeah. We go up every year.
And it's just like if a hurricane hit us in July.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A shame.
I really do feel for it. Me and my wife got married in October because we were going to honeymoon in the mountains.
Mhm.
They are good. You'll need those. And we dressed for crisp fall weather.
Yeah.
It's 89 degrees every day. All we had were jeans and sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Dressed to try to walk around Biltmore at 90.
Oh, gosh.
Oh God, it's hot. We rented a cabin. The cabin didn't have air conditioning. The odd thing about it, we literally rented a 100-year-old one-room cabin. It had a bathroom, a little kitchenette area, but it was a one-room cabin. And the guy who ran the cabin rental place, last name was Kaczynski, the Unabomber.
Right.
They found him in a one-room cabin.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you related?
That was brother, and
Yeah.
don't mind that stuff in the back.
His brother rents out cabins. It's like, well, wow, that's pretty fun. But yeah, I found it ironic. It was fun. For $60 a night, your first marriage, man, that's cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you're in Maggie Valley.
What's the best time to go over there for the fall? About this time you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe next week.
That's when we were scheduled. Next, we usually go the second week in October, because it peaks.
Yeah.
Right around then.
Anywhere from there to November.
And we
Mm.
invariably, we're doing Airbnbs,
Mm-hmm.
cabins, places, Burnsville, Franklin,
Yeah.
and this time we decided to go with a hotel in the Embers Hotel, which is really nice,
Yeah.
in Blowing Rock.
Yeah. I think I stayed there actually.
And she said, and this thing hit, we called up there, they said, we're shut. I mean,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna be open for months.
Yeah.
So fortunately, it was through Travelocity, and we just got all our money back.
Wow.
We went up. We had rented an Airbnb just outside of Boone, but we went up a night early and stayed. I think we stayed at the Embers in Blowing Rock, London.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
And it was the wonderful thing about Blowing Rock, the little town itself. It was just the cutest little thing, just to walk around with. This was the first time we went with the kids.
Uh-huh.
And just walking around with the kids, stopped at a little sports bar and ate, and walked around in the park. And like in the middle of the park, there's like a pavilion or a little covered area. And there was a guy out there teaching high schoolers bluegrass violin or fiddle. Just teaching them how to, it's like 7 kids sitting there, and it's like, and it was just really neat to just walk around and watch. We had been to Asheville, not a fan. Some people love it. It's like, okay. We've done Maggie Valley a couple of times, but we had never done Boone. And so we did
Maggie
Boone.
Valley's nice too.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, we did Boone, we did Boone and Blowing Rock. Like the other.
Yeah, I've done Boone in the winter time, I've skied.
Oh yeah. We always went to Virginia to ski. And that was when I was growing up. The church would take trips up to Wintergreen and Virginia, and we just skied there. But the kids had a blast. You know, we took the Tweetsie Railroad. But they were 5. So they're 15 now. They probably don't remember.
Do you ever go to Pigeon Forge, where Dollywood is?
Yeah.
I've never been to Pigeon Forge.
Is it good?
Yeah. I was a chaplain at the VA hospital in Johnson City. Used to jump over to Pigeon Forge. Nice town. It's glitzy and touristy.
It's like Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
There's a bubblegum ship company. And
right.
Things like that.
But Dollywood's nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fun, especially kids. It's fun for them.
Yeah, my mother-in-law went. Her neighbor actually has a condo up there, and so both of them are now widows, and so they'll hop in the car and take off to Pigeon Forge for a week.
Yeah.
You know. In Hollywood one day.
Yeah, it wasn't far from the hospital, the VA hospital I was working at in Johnson City, and then I was also working at the Max prison, the state prison, up there in Tennessee as well. I joint duty.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got left here.
Under this election, training, and they should.
So you'll be working up in the.
I usually work the Art Center in Leland, and then for our election day, probably Brunswick Park. That's usually what I do.
I place them sideways because it's easier to put the power cord in.
Right.
Here we go. We got a secession one and a BSF.
Hey, Butch.
Hey, Alvin, how you doing?
Hi, I need a Verity print code. I need the code to open the Verity prints.
No, you don't.
I don't?
Hey. Oh.
So you're gonna get your code from your chief judge. Butch is my chief judge today.
You need it the poll worker code, correct?
Yeah. So you're gonna get your code, what your screen says, everything's ready, when it's still working, so that's good. So you cannot hold on to this piece of paper that has the code on it because machine techs will need it throughout the day. So you can't, and I also cannot write it down. That means that if you write it down, it's accessible to anybody who's gonna open up this machine. So you can't write that code down. Thank you very much.
Sure.
So you're just gonna have to get the little card every day from your 6 in the morning to open the machine. The machine tech's gonna need it to open your machine as well, so you're gonna be passing it around. You're not even allowed to hold on to it during the day because it's day shifts and you don't want to walking out with the code. Thank you.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
You want to start setting it? Can we set it up?
Yeah. First thing first is the easiest way to do it, put the tablet on the table so you can write the serial number down. The sticker's on the back of the tablet. Got it?
Yeah.
It's not locked in, you just use the little lever on the side. Push it up.
Not locked.
They can't be, and if y'all do lock them in, I will not be a happy person. Now, you can lock them in when you got them in place.
Yeah.
But at packing at the end of the night, I've had 3 different machines I've had to send back for repairs, because they forced that
Forced
key
it in.
and bust the tablet. It's $600 every time it happens. And that's not, it's $200 to ship. But it's almost $800 because somebody went, I had to send back 3 after the second primary. I actually budget about $5,000 every year for repairs with these.
Do you really?
machines. Yes. Because people, it's a long day and everybody's tired and there's nothing in there.
Was I said, you don't have a G drive.
Yeah, dude, it's already in it.
Oh, okay. Well, up to precinct. It's the handle seal.
Just needed precinct and the serial number off the back.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then I shouldn't have locked it.
We need a power strip. Do you have any laying around?
They're all in there.
Okay.
No, not in there.
Oh,
In there.
oh, they are all in there.
Yeah, they're in one of the gray carts down at the bottom. You'll see something that says extension cords.
She said that's Ryan.
Yeah.
Just put SPO2, you won't pull on screen like.
All thing, or just put BSL. And that's what everybody knows it as.
Okay, we don't have a V-seal, right?
Not yet, none of that yet.
Okay.
That's all it is. Yeah, we gotta open this bad boy. But like I said, marathon, not a sprint, take your time.
Well, I don't know how they did that many machines and it's taken this long.
Well, I mean, if you're here from 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
6 machines.
Oh, is that what they were doing?
Yeah, 6 each.
You ever have more than one tabulator in a precinct?
We're doing that this time.
Oh, that's
In
great.
8
Yeah.
different precincts.
Is Brunswick Forest gonna have it?
Brunswick Forest doesn't need it. The slowdown wasn't about the tabulator, the slowdown was check-in.
Check-in. Oh, I agree.
And we're sending, I think, 7 laptops. But yeah, that was the biggest thing. We actually found a program from elections researcher at MIT. And you literally plug in the number of voters and you plug in the different equipment, the laptop equipment, the length of the ballot.
Maintenance code, please,
Before.
because I have a screen that has maintenance code on it. I also have a plug that didn't seem to be working properly. And was saying they weren't getting any wall power, but we figured, we got that going.
Basically, we need a long power strip because this plug over here is not working properly.
Okay. Did you talk, is she talking to Ryan?
What?
I can't leave where I'm at.
Okay,
So we'll have to, is Ryan here?
I have no idea. I sent Tammy to find him.
Okay.
So I heard they were here 2 days. They were stuck here during the storm.
Overnight.
Oh, just overnight?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, what happened was this pond back here flooded. Retention ponds up front flooded. And so they actually couldn't get, there's a low spot here, so they couldn't get out that way. They couldn't get out that way. So they couldn't get out of the parking lot. And so, yeah, they got stuck here because they just couldn't get out of the parking lot. I've seen her to go, you missed one direction. She goes, what? I said, drive this way. It wasn't flooded.
Hmm.
Yeah. We could have driven across the grass. I said, absolutely. And gotten out and gone. That's the first thing I'd have done.
Yeah.
Drive over the curb. You do it slow enough. You're not going to damage your car. It's not that tall of a curb. And they all drive SUVs. I'm driving a Nissan Maxima. I gone over the curb. I got lucky. I actually had an appointment that morning with DirecTV to come up to the house and install it. So I was going to come in late. And then they closed the county. I was like, okay. So school was out. I was home with the kids. My wife was here. She works in environmental health up towards the front, and she couldn't get home. And so she's like, I waited out. And so she waited for the rain to stop, couldn't get home. And then the call came in, environmental health, and the health department, a lot of them, they have to go set up shelters. So they were like, we're going to go set up shelter at Bolivia Elementary. So they headed to Bolivia Elementary. And while they were setting up shelters at elementary school, one of the sheriff's deputies was like, yeah, I just came from BSF. You take these roads, the water's not too deep, you can get to it. And so she took off at 11 o'clock that night and kicked wood. We still got a lot of roads out in BSF. They're fixing them, but it'll take a little time.
Well, I came down here, this was closed outside, further down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the stuff in BSL that washed out there in Florida washed out again. So, they're working on getting it fixed. They're actually doing it pretty quick. So Southport's gonna be in a while.
Mhm.
They actually have more damage from this one than they did near Florence.
Really?
Yeah,
Did they ever rebuild that dam from Florence?
they're
Remember?
still working on it.
They're still working on it?
Yeah, they didn't actually get the money until last year, like late last year.
Mm-hmm.
So they really didn't start working on it until this year.
Mhm.
They said they'll have the dam fixed, and there's 6 dams that got fixed. And so, but they'll have them all, because by next year, they should have them all finished, and the lake should be filled up by 26.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of setback this might cause.
Do we have the codes in here?
I don't
On the back of
know.
your thing.
It will not be like that in the polls.
You want me to use the early voting? or the
No,
election?
these are election day.
Okay.
Great. You are now.
Which one of test is this when you get an error?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's not an error.
Right, I know, okay.
Yeah, tested by everybody.
Right.
Some people actually do that. That's like, what party, what contest is it, like, soil and water?
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like
They
getting on
do,
the ballot.
they do.
It's not a lot, but we see it, there's a sample a lot. And it might be 2 or 3. Sometimes it's only 1. And sometimes all they've done is actually just rested their pen on the paper at the dot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like I tell people, do a sample audit. Ink in the box, count it.
The spec I had at 30,
Should be.
okay. But you give me the code to close?
That you add in. Closing it before it's actually time, so it's actually asking for the administrator password,
All right, so
which
you
is
have
me.
Okay.
Because the date currently is 10/3.
Mhm.
So the hour should be an hour behind, because these machines will be used after the time changes.
Right.
Yeah, if you try to close it before 7:30 on November 5th, you've got to override the code.
Mhm.
So the only administrator can do that. Yeah, Boilersburg Lakes is getting two. They have a very strong push there that you only vote in person and you only vote on election day, and everything else isn't real. I live in BS now.
You got the 2 copies, right?
No, cancel. Yeah, a lot of times Boiler Springs is actually our biggest turnout location
Is it?
for election day. Simply because they don't want to go vote early. They also try to get 2 ABCs. I'm not going to say that they're the smartest group of people in the world. Sadly. But they will complain when they have to stand in line. What we're doing is we've moved them to the high school.
I ever heard
We
about
got them out of the senior, out of the community center, we moved it to the high school.
Mhm.
And literally we are stacking the mud out of that precinct. 2 tabulators, 20 voting booths, 7 laptops. And Sarah really wants to see if she can make it where it's like 15-minute wait everywhere on election day.
Mhm. On the, you just want us to sign our signature?
No, you don't sign signature.
Just remove the
Signature will be on
results.
this. Yeah, just remove the results tapes and
Remove-
fill in the bottom at the fill in the information at the bottom of this sheet.
Okay, so that's done.
Yep.
All right. We're here, David's to verify.
Yes.
There is the verify these, yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attach these to this, right?
Oh, we got many more steps to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a try.
Yeah, hold on just one. I'll have everything you need. Yeah.
We do our own repairs on these cameras? So not.
We don't have access to it.
Where, they're local or you're just in
Texas, Austin, Texas. $200 a ship, $600 a piece. Avoided, it could never be used again, actually. Which is why whenever everybody's screaming about that, fucking drive your machine, I'm like, no. We'll never be able to do it again. State law.
So I remember Robin said the paper, the ballot paper.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to reprint all those ballots.
Oh, no, we didn't. That's one of the, I love that news story because it is so wrong. A few counties had ordered all their ballots. Most counties had done like us. The only thing we had ordered was a test day, 1,100, and absentee, 5,000, so 6,000 pounds. We're out about 1,300 bucks. But we also knew that this was a possibility coming. And therefore, we didn't order, I'm placing the order now for our emergency ballot.
Say some bucks.
Oh, yeah, but the biggest thing is we're one of 7 counties in the state that do their own coding. But we get the information from the election for the state, and I sit here and actually read them out. Most counties actually rely on a vendor to do that. It's usually the same company that puts it out. And so we had the election created with RFK Jr. on there. And when they moved it, came in here, you can't use the same election twice. There's a unique identifier, ours is right here, 6613. And so I couldn't just remove it from the ballot. But what I could do was copy the election. And if the copy was created,
You know what else? If you spoil a ballot,
ballots you create with one election won't work for another. That's that election. And so I just made a copy, went into the candidates and went to me. And saved it.
Yeah.
I was done. And in 45 seconds, I was finished. And I was prepping ballots for proofing. And get through the whole proofing process. It would take about a week. Because they got to verify everything, right? So I went through that, but I didn't have to go back to the vendor who had 93 other counties to do. And go, we need to do this too. We were able to get back to her.
So they were able to use the sample. They could use the sample you did.
Well, they knew how to do it. They have to do it 93 times, and there's like 4 of them. So we use a different piece of software to do it. We use the HART system. 93 of the counties in the state have the which is a different type of tabulator. ESS used to have the whole state. When HART came in, we were one of 7 that looked at it, and this was a better system. We also had to replace our entire system at the time, and so it was more cost efficient, quite honestly, but at that point, change companies. A lot of counties weren't in a position where they had to change everything. And so instead of it's cheaper to stick with what you have if you only need to upgrade a piece here, and so those of us that had to do a total swap, over half of us changed companies. Just because the system was so much better. Union County, but us in Union County were like instant. And so they're bigger than we are. So yeah, we all saw it. We were like, we've already got to spend. We had budgeted $1.5 million to do the swap. And we came in with the HART system, and with the board, with the county commissioners, and we were like, talking about $500,000. They were like, really? I'm like, yeah. Okay, save $1 million. So we did. Oswego County, they came also, Chatham County, which is the Cary area, they're in. Park was happy to have it. And trust me, I always do a privilege because the vendor for ESS was not happy. I think he had already ordered his thing. Because he knew all these counties were having to buy new equipment. So, it was also a selling point. That's your results from the computer. Those get compared to results on your tape.
Gotcha.
That way we know that the computer didn't change anything. Put that there, and we'll turn it on. Do not put the door back on. We've got to clear the ballots and counters after it goes back up. Yeah, it was.
So we'll verify these figures?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually one person will read while the other person looks.
Okay.
What was funny about it with the reprogram was they charge a lot of money to program these things.
Do
Oh, yeah. And when they had to go back to them and say, fix it, they charged them again because they're a business. They're not going to go, oh, yeah, we'll do that for free. They charged them double. Oh, and the other thing they did was they immediately went up on ballot printing because they were going to have to work double shifts to catch up. And so they went up 25% across the board. They saw it as an opportunity. Never let what does the old say? Never let a tragedy go to waste or something like that.
Crisis go away?
Yeah, never let crisis go. Yeah, they figured out they could make 25% more money. But he's still got to order his money.
Mhm.
I mean, he's got a great big Hatteras sitting out there in the marina at Bluebird. Always
He's
makes,
doing well.
always does very well. Because Prenelec is his company, and AccuGraphics is the print arm. And, when they print all of Raleigh's ballots. Raleigh orders 1.5 million ballots every election.
Wow.
Yes. I'm trying to think. 19 cents per ballot.
How much?
19 cents per ballot. And you're ordering 1.5 million. That's
Heads up.
It's 20 grand just for ballot order.
So I'm just waiting for you, Dave.
Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready. Here's the tape. You want, I'll do it. So I'll do the tape and make sure. Okay. Okay, so stuff like Harris?
Yeah.
Okay, Harris is 1,
Mhm.
Oliver 2,
Right.
Stein 3, Terry 4, Trump 5, West 6, write-ins 7. Your write-ins?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 7. Undervotes 1.
Right.
Okay, overvotes 1. Orlando Pridgeon 1.
Yep.
Okay, and then Dave Rouser 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. The governor, Steve Robinson 1. Ross 2. Vinnie 3. You don't have to check them, right?
Right.
Okay, just to verify. Thank you. Josh Stein 4. Wayne Turner 5. Undervotes 14. Overvotes 1. Lieutenant Governor Rachel Hunt 1. Wayne Jones 2. Al Weatherman 3. Shannon Gray 4. Undervotes 19. Overvotes 1. Attorney General is Jeff Jackson 1. Dan Bishop 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. The auditor is Drac 1. Holmes 2. Olear 3. Undervotes 23. Overvotes 1. Commissioner of Agriculture, Huff 1. Haber 2. Troxel 3. Undervotes 23. Overvotes 1 for Commissioner of Insurance. Okay, Marcos 1. Commissioner of Insurance. Yeah. Marcos 1. Cozy 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. For Commissioner of Labor, Farley 1. Winston 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Secretary of State is Marshall 1. Brown 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Superintendent of Public Instruction, Maurice Green 1. Morrow 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Treasurer Harris 1. Reiner 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Supreme Court seat 6. Griffin 1. Riggs 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Court of Appeals Judge seat 12 is Muri 1. Jennings 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1.
Got it.
And Court of Appeals is Eldred 1. Zachary 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Court of Appeals Judge seat 15 is Freeman 1. Moore 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1. Senate District 8 is Raven 1. Randall 2. Undervotes 26. Overvotes 1.
Right.
District 19 is Miller 1.
District
House of Representatives,
Okay,
District
you have
9.
nothing for 17.
Yeah,
Okay,
No.
yeah, there won't be anything on the table.
that's fine.
Okay, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District Court Judge, District 15, seat 1, Hankins 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0.
Right.
The District Court Judge, District 15, seat 3 is Chandler 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District Court, District 15, seat 4, Nance 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0.
Got it.
District 15, seat 6, Usury 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0.
Right.
Commissioner District 3, Brunswick Board of Commissioners, District 3, Fulton 1, Sykes 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Okay.
Brunswick County Board Commissioners, District 4, Forte 1, Simmons 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Got it.
Commissioner District 5, D'Amico 1, Williams 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Right.
Education District 1, Smith 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0.
Right.
Board of Education District 2, Cook 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Board of Education District 4, Simmons 1, Auger 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Okay.
Register of Deeds, Varnum 1, Aquanetta 2, undervotes 26, and overvotes 1.
All right.
Salt and Water Conservation, Street 1, write-ins 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Constitutional Amendment, 4 against, so 4 is 1, against 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. And that's it. Thank you.
It's yours.
And when yours comes, we'll do yours.
Let me know when yours is up.
Mine?
No. Let me know when this one's up. I have to
Oh,
change
okay.
the report setting on it.
What's the matter with the report, sir?
There's 2 different ballot styles.
Oh, okay.
And so when it printed out the report, it printed each style separately.
Yeah.
I need to print them together.
Okay. So this,
Hold on to it. We definitely want it.
mass piece of.
Yeah. There
So
we
I'm opening and closing this now.
Opening and then closing, yes. You see, when you go back over your results, you're gonna see ones, but on this, it says twos, because on this, it combines them. On that, it doesn't. And so I changed the report type on that so that it will. It's really bad on early voting machines. You know, it's got 29 different ballot styles in it. Oh, that's me. Just adding that together.
Right.
Okay, so I gotta open polls again?
No, don't do that yet.
Okay.
Block this out. Change settings. Report setting, or do a summary instead of the pasting. Okay, now we open and then close.
All right. Okay, so now you want me to close it?
Yes, the blue button on the back.
Oh, okay.
And then close the polls. Yeah. I know y'all deal, yeah, yes, close polls, a little bit with the printers.
Okay.
Because the ADA,
Right.
we've had to add this new little extension on here, and it is stiff,
Is it?
very. And it's gonna have to be slid out with the paper in, so it is, yep, it is, fun. But since they went to a longer ballot,
Now,
we couldn't stay with the 14-inch, but there was only two ways we could do it. We made the print 9-point, which is tiny and nobody's gonna be able to read what's on the ballot.
Mhm.
Or we go to a multi-sheet ballot. We would end up with 2 pages.
Right, both sides.
And that would have been 2 sheets of paper for every ballot. And so, yeah, we went to the nice long 19-inch.
Mhm. Mhm.
And this is cool paper though. If you hold it up to the light, it says official ballot.
It does really?
We only have this in early voting. Because I was able to order the cool paper. We have to get quotes from 3 different vendors for anything over a certain dollar amount. The county requires it. And this particular paper is actually created by the same company that makes the voting system.
Mhm.
And usually it's the most expensive. But since the regular printing company decided to go up 25% across the board on everything, you need to cancel all that. I don't need the extra. They price themselves out of about $20,000 worth of paper. But
We're just, and one sheet is 19
so you
cents?
just want me to clear the whole,
pre-printed ballots are 19 cents.
just clear it?
Yes, hit clear ballots. And yes,
Clear ballots?
yes. Right here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, leave that bad boy in. And get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, these sheets, I think were 12 cents each. It's expensive.
That's not cheap at all.
You know, when you have to order 140,000 sheets of paper. It adds up.
Yes, it does. So on this tape that the second tape that we printed out, it says verify results from voting system report to results tape.
Yes,
Are you talking
this is the voting systems report.
Okay. So we did that.
Yeah, you want to do it again?
Do it again.
Yeah, basically what we're doing is we took that V drive and we plugged it into a computer system. Now, that computer system is not connected to the internet.
Right.
But one of the theories is, when they plug it in the computer, it changes things. It does. So we have to make sure
Mhm.
the computer didn't do some voodoo on the V drive and flip the votes.
Got it. So we go through this, I do the same procedure with Dave on the second one?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes, it is. This step is what I like to call a warm fuzzy. It gives those people who, no, do not hit that one. You're done. You can just turn it off. Yeah, when you get the print zero report after you're cleared, you can just shut it in. Yeah, they,
Now Dave has to work with me on this one, right?
yes.
I still gotta verify with you, Dave, right?
Yes, but his tapes are printed too. But, yeah, we have people, we got a guy that came in Friday. Spring email. He evidently does some federal computer contracts and he sent this whole big diatribe of guidelines that this equipment's supposed to fall under. Because he has government contracts for network computer systems, and these are the guidelines for network computer systems. And I took one look at Sarah, I said, here's his problem. These are guidelines for what? Network computer systems. None of these are networked.
Mhm.
He's trying to hold them to a standard that they don't fit
Mhm.
because they're not a network system.
Right.
Okay, so you just want me to validate using the summary?
Yes.
Well, I like you want
Yeah, it's because he's talking about running Windows updates on these things to make sure they have all the latest security patches. I'm like, how am I supposed to do Windows update on these?
Mhm.
I can't even get into Windows on these.
You ready? Want to do yours or you want to finish mine?
I'm gonna finish you.
Okay. And we'll do yours. All right. So Harris 1, Oliver 2, Stein 3, Terry 4, Trump 5, West 6, write-in 7, undervotes 1, District 7, overvotes 1. Overvotes 1. Representatives, District 7, Pridgeon 1, Rouser 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Governor, Robinson 1, Ross 2, Vinnie Smith 3, Stein 4, Turner 5, undervotes 14, overvotes 1. Lieutenant Governor, okay, Hunt 1, Jones 2, Weatherman 3, Ray 4, undervotes 19, overvotes 1. Attorney General, Jackson 1, Bishop 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Auditor Drac 1, Holmes 2, Bowler 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Commissioner of Agriculture, Hath 1, Tabor 2, Troxel 3, undervotes 23. Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus 1, overvotes 1. Okay. Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus 1, Causey 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Commissioner of Labor, Farley 1, Winston 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Secretary of State, Marshall 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Superintendent of Public Instruction, Green 1, Morrow 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Treasurer, Harris 1, Briner 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Justice seat 6, Griffin 1, Riggs 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Appeals Judge seat 12, Murray 1, Jennings Thompson 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court of Appeals, seat 14 is Eldred 1, Zachary 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court of Appeals, seat 15, Freeman 1, Moore 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Rayburn on seat, Senate seat District 8, Rayburn 1, Randall 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. House of Representatives, District 19, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court Judge, District 15, seat 1, Hankins 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District seat 3, Chandler 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District 15, seat 4 is Nuns 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District Judge 15, seat 6, Usury 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Okay. Board of Commissioners, District 3, Fulton 1, Sykes 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Commissioners, District 4, Forte 1, Simmons 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Board of Commissioners, District 5, D'Amico 1, Williams 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Education District 1, Vicky Smith is 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Education District 2, Cook 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Brunswick County Board, Education 4, District 4, Simmons 1, Barker 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Register of Deeds, Barnum is 1, Beatty is 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Soil and Water, Street is 1.
Thank you.
Wright is 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. And Constitutional Amendment, 4-1, against 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Good. Okay. That finishes that. We're going to staple all the tapes we collected to the sheet in the end?
Yes.
Okay. The one in the beginning, one in the end?
Oh, yeah, all of it.
Okay. Okay. That's how we verify the results for now. Results for this one. I'm gonna staple them all together, Butch, right?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. You read off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. President?
Hmm?
Harris 2. I'm sorry.
Actually,
you're
y'all
right.
might want to pause on that part right there real quick. There's still one more machine that we got in the program here. And so if we're going to shut this one down, while that one's booting, y'all can double check these numbers.
So I need you have to close it, right?
No, I
The blue
yeah,
key with the red key?
for the red power,
Red
you're
power
at,
button.
you're at 0 on this. So yeah. And then we just gotta get you through some seals so we can seal those up.
So I can close this after you took yours back, right?
Yes. You'll need these for the seals. Let me see the back end of that tablet real quick.
This one?
Need to get that serial number. 22246. Yep, pack her up. But don't close it yet. We gotta seal the V drive door, right? Alright,
There's gonna be a V drive, right?
yes, and verify each other what you write down on your sheet.
Gotcha.
Okay, 050852, got it.
As long as these ones take to turn on.
Yeah.
There can be verified number while this bad boy coming up.
I can
You
see
got
this.
us in, yep, that way. Perfect.
And the handle seal?
That doesn't go on by y'all. We have our own checks. What we'll do, before we actually send these out, we open them up, make sure the tape inside is
Right,
good.
make sure it all.
Make sure that the seal is correct, because we've actually had an instance where the handles, where the seal was written down on the wrong machine. And so we were like, oh, so
You
we
may
had
as
to
well
fix that.
leave it open.
Yeah, it was leaving over, got another machine right here.
That's the new one. Is that the new one?
Yeah, that's the new one.
Mhm.
And then serial number.
We already got that again, right here?
Yeah, right, so machine number. Yeah. See,
You went to the whole thing, the serial
just
number.
318-6510. The S190 is already on the sheet.
Thank you. Okay.
Let's see, that number matches this number.
What is this thing?
That gets stapled along with your other paperwork.
Which, this one?
Here, this
This is SB.
Okay, that's the BSL one I just put away.
Right.
I'll put this on here.
Yeah, so your little sheet's here.
Okay. I don't want to mix up the thing.
Oh, no, I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
use this, am I using the same ballot?
Yes. I'll bring them out to you.
You, what do I do with these?
Oh, no, those aren't the same ones. Okay, you still have your BSLs. Yeah, same one.
All right.
All right, here we
You
go.
ready?
Yep.
All right, Harris 2.
Yep.
Oliver 4.
Mhm.
Stein 6. Terry 8. Trump 10. West 12. Write-ins 14. Undervotes 2. Overvotes 2.
Mhm.
Okay, House Representatives District 7. Pridgeon 2. Rouser 4. Undervotes 52. Overvotes 2. Governor, Robinson 2.
Right.
Walsh 4. Smith 6. Stein 8. Turner 10. Undervotes 28. Overvotes 2. Lieutenant Governor, Hunt 2. Jones 4. Weatherman 6. Gray 8. Undervotes 38. Overvotes 2. Attorney General,
Mhm.
Jackson 2. Bishop 4. Undervotes 52. Overvotes 2. Auditor,
Mhm.
Drop 2. Holmes 4. Woliak 6. Undervotes 46. Overvotes 2. Commissioner of Agriculture, Off 2, Tabor 4, Troxler 6, undervotes 46, overvotes 2. Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus 2, Causey 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Commissioner of Labor, Farley 2, Winston 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Secretary of State, Marshall 2, Brown 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Superintendent of Public Instruction, Green 2, Morrow 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Treasurer Harris 2, Briner 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Supreme Court Justice seat 6, Griffin 2, Riggs 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Court of Appeals Judge seat 12, Murray 2, Jennings Thompson 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Court of Appeals Judge seat 14, Eldred 2, Zachary 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Court of Appeals Judge seat 15, Freeman 2, Moore, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. State Senate District 8, Raven 2, Randall 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. House of Representatives District 17, Eiler 1, Jones 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. House of Representatives District 19, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court Judge District 15, seat 1, Hankins 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. District Court Judge District 15, seat 3, Chandler 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. Court Judge District 15, seat 4, Nance 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. District Court Judge District 15, seat 6, Usury 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. County Board of Commissioners District 3, Fulton 2, Sykes 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Board of Commissioners District 4, Forte 2, Simmons 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Board of Commissioners District 5, D'Amico 2, Williams 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. County Board of Education District 1, Smith 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. Board of Education District 2, Cook 2, undervotes 58, overvotes 0. Board of Education District 4, Simmons 2, Barger 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Register of Deeds, Warren 2, Beatty 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisor, Street 2, write-ins 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2. Constitutional Amendments 4-2, against 4, undervotes 52, overvotes 2.
Good.
Okay.
So that was your first tape?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is that my first or second take?
That's your second.
Okay. So
So we do
I still gotta go through the first one.
Oh, the first and second are going to match. Your first one is actually gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Because your first one is gonna be split into 2,
Right.
and it's gonna say 1 instead of 2, but it's got it twice. So you can go down it and look at it like, come on, I'll have E1, the second copy 2. So go down and look at it that way, but you're gonna have to add your numbers together from the 2 different precincts.
you got the tough one.
Yes,
Explain that to me. Yeah.
if you look at your tape, let's see,
This is my take.
and then let's start at the top.
That's your first tape.
That's my first.
So if you start at the top, it says here, B005,
Right,
and as you go down, you're actually going to come to B006. Okay, and so the summary tape automatically adds those two things together. And so what you have to do is whatever number you have here will be half on here.
okay.
Okay, so if it says 1 here, it's going to be 2 here. So what you're actually looking for is it should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. If it doesn't do that, that stops the pattern. And so you could literally scan down that thing and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how it should play out.
Okay, well, what about the undervotes and overvotes?
They are going to be different, just due to the fact that there's 2 different ballot styles. And that's why it's hard to review this style of tape from this report. The downside is the machine had already been shut off and the V-drive had already been read before we actually printed a summary report.
Mhm.
And so
I should always be double what he's reading to me.
pretty much.
Let's try this.
That's it, until you get to Frank Eiler and Charlie Miller. Those 2 races are not going to be double.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. So
You
you
want
just
to know
read
a problem, I'll just scream at you.
Exactly.
All right.
you
Harris,
just, yeah, you could just read it down and then I know it's gonna be double.
Harris 1, Oliver 2, Stein 3, Terry 4, Trump 5, West 6, write-in 7, undervotes 1, overvotes 1.
Mhm.
Representatives District 7, Pridgeon 1, Rouser 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Governor Robinson 1, Ross 2, Smith 3, Stein 4, Turner 5, undervotes 14, overvotes 1. Lieutenant Governor Hunt 1, Jones 2, Weatherman 3, Bray 4, undervotes 19, overvotes 1. Attorney General Jackson 1, Bishop 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Auditor, Draft 1, Holmes 2, Holiak 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Commissioner of Agriculture, Hoff 1, Tabor 2, Troxler 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus 1, Causey 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Farley, Commissioner of Labor, Farley 1, Winston 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Secretary of State, Marshall 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Superintendent of Public Instruction, Green 1, Morrow 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Treasurer, Harris 1, Briner 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Supreme Court, Justice seat 6, Griffin 1, Riggs 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Appeals Judge seat 2, Murray 1, Thompson 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Appeals Judge seat 14, Eldred 1, Zachary 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Appeals Judge seat 15, Freeman 1.
Hold on.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, 15,
15.
seat 15.
Immediately to your right.
Freeman 1, Moore 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. State Senate District 8, Raven 1, Randall 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District 19, House of Representatives, Miller 1,
Did
Brown
we do 17?
17 to be 0.
Frank Isle has.
It won't be 0 on your sheet.
No.
It will be 0 on the ballot that he's using.
Okay, I don't have 17.
Exactly. That will, 17 will be on the next ballot.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you're reading one, so you're reading B006 right now,
okay.
which is 17, I think. B005 is 19.
Yeah,
So Isla, I have one. Oh, what do you have on it?
well, I don't have 17 on that tape. I could
Yeah,
go to the
it's
next
on the,
tape.
it's farther down. It's,
Okay.
what you'll end up doing is you'll end up going through this twice.
I see. Okay. All right, where do we leave off?
The last one we did was
Yeah.
District 8.
District 8, okay. We're on District 19.
Mhm.
17 will get picked up on the next
Right.
iteration. All right, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
And that one should match.
Yeah, these are the same.
Yeah, District Court Judge 15, seat 1, Hankins 1, undervote.
Oh, okay, this one here, now I'm in the half.
Then you're back to half.
Okay.
Right.
That is literally the difference between the two, is
Mhm.
that race. Because Charlie Miller handles half of Secession One's precinct.
Right.
Frank Eiler handles the other half. The split line
Okay.
is Stanberry Road, which runs right through the middle of the precinct.
Mhm.
It used to be Cedar Grove Road, they moved it down a little bit. Problem is, I hate saying this, they chopped the minority neighborhood in half.
Yeah.
And they did it in two places in the county. They did it down there, and they did it right up here in Bolivia.
Mhm.
And I moved the precinct lines used to be the same. I moved the precinct where the whole neighborhood could vote together, they still chop it in half.
All right.
We're on 15, seat 1.
Yep.
Hankins 1, under 29, over 0. 15, seat 3 for District Court Judge. Chandler 1, under 29, over 0. District 15, seat 4 for Judge. Nance 1, under 29, over 0. Judge 15, seat 6. Usury 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Commissioners, District 3, Fulton 1, Sykes 2, under 26, over 1. Board of Commissioners, District 4, Forte 1, Simmons 2, under 26, over 1. Commissioners, District 5,
Mhm.
Amico 1, Williams 2, under 26, over 1. District 1, County Board of Education, Smith 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Education, District 2, Cook 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Education, District 4, Simmons 1, Larger 2, under 26, over 1. County Register of Deeds, Warren 1, Beatty 2, under 26, over 1. Soil and Water Conservation Supervisors, Street 1, write-ins 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Constitutional Amendment 4-1, against 2, under 26, over 1. All right, so
Good.
now I'm gonna go through it again.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the,
I would say it's the party in power that did it, but the neighborhood's been split for 50 years.
Okay. You ready?
let's do it.
President Harris 1, Oliver 2, Stein 3, Kerry 4, Trump 5, West 6, write-in 7, under votes 1, over votes 1. District 7 Representatives, Pridgeon 1, Rouser 2, under 26, over 1. Governor, Robinson 1, Ross 2, Smith 3, Stein 4, Turner 5, under 14, over 1. Lieutenant Governor, Hunt 1, Jones 2, Willerman 3, Bray 4, under 19, over 1. Attorney General, Jackson 1, Bishop 2, under 26, over 1. Auditor, Drac 1, Holmes, 2, Hilliard, 3, under 23, over 1. Commissioner of Agriculture, Hoff, 1, Tabor, 2, Troxler, 3, under 23, over 1. Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus, 1, Causey, 2, under 26, over 1. Commissioner of Labor, Farley, 1, Winston, 2, under 26, over 1. Secretary of State, Marshall, 1, Brown, 2, under 26, over 1. Superintendent of Public Instruction, Green, 1, Morrow, 2, under 26, over 1. Harris, Treasurer, Harris, 1, Reiner, 2, under 26, over 1. Supreme Court Associate, seat 6, Griffin, 1, Briggs, 2, under 26, over 1. Court of Appeals, Judge, seat 12, Murray, 1, Thompson, 2, under 26, over 1. Court of Appeals, seat 14, Eldred, 1, Zachary, 2, under 26, over 1. Court of Appeals, seat 15, Freeman, 1, Moore, 2, under 26, over 1. State Senate District 8, Raven, 1, Randall, 2, under 26, over 1. House of Representatives District 17, Eiler, 1, Jones, 2, under 26, over 1. Court Judge District 15, seat 1.
Oh, hold on.
Okay,
Gotcha, go ahead.
okay.
Mhm.
Hankins, 1, under 29, over 0. Judge District 15, seat 3, Chandler, 1, under 29, over 0. Judge District 15, seat 4, Nance, 1, under 29, over 0. District Court Judge, District 15, seat 6, Usury, 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Commissioners, District 3, Fulton, 1, Sykes, 2, under 26, over 1. Board of Commissioners, District 4, Forte, 1, Simmons, 2, under 26, over 1. Commissioners, District 5, D'Amico, 1, Williams, 2, under 26, over 1. Board of Education, District 1, Smith, 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Education, District 2, Cook, 1, under 29, over 0. Board of Education, District 4, Simmons, 1, Barger, 2, under 26, over 1. Register of Deeds, Varnum, 1, Beatty, 2, under 26, over 1. Soil and Water Conservation Supervisor, Street, 1, write-ins, 2, under 26, over 1. Constitutional Amendment 4, 1, against 2, under 26, over 1.
You know what I mean? Kind of crazy with the split like that.
In the end, it matches, that's what's important.
Yeah.
See, some people, that's how they want their results, is they literally want to break it down by ballot.
Really.
Yeah, I want to know how many people voted this ballot in this way, and how many people voted this ballot in this way. And we get some crazy requests sometimes for data. Bald Head Island is probably the biggest, because they actually have 3 different tax zones. And so they need to know how people who live on the waterfront voted, how people who live across the street from the waterfront voted, and how people live in the middle of the island voted, because they all have different tax rates. And so, yeah, when we do like bond referendums, I actually have to create 3 different ballots for Bald Head. Oh my God, it's okay. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It is what it is. the data miners out there like to look at things really, really deep. And then there's those who just tell me who won.
That's right.
That's me.
I don't want to know any of what anybody else got. I just want to just tell me who won.
Tell me who
I
won.
don't even care how many ballots it was. Who won? That's the only question.
Yeah, this is yours too.
Right.
All right. On to machine two.
I mean, you see how long that tape was. Imagine an early voting machine with 29 ballots.
Yeah.
It'll go through a roll.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on the letter side. Oh, there you go. No, you have it in there. That's good. Well, I'll do a lot of time. Come in there
Got it.
and pop that extra off. On the ADAs, well, not so much the ADAs, but on the Verity prints, we don't have to pull the drives out. Some of those, I zip tie them. They don't use a breakaway like that. They use it's thicker.
Mhm.
It still has cereal and everything, but it's thicker. But I'll cut that one off. All the extra comes right off. Because they're using those things 17 days. And you've got that extra little piece, it was just getting away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll trim those things right on there. That's the bear about the early voting sites. You're there for so long. You got the equipment, the computers, and the cords, and just everything. It all gets in the way.
I've seen I've never seen problems. I've never seen problems with the tabulators. I've seen them with the printers.
Oh yeah,
Not a lot, a few.
on occasion.
I had one, I took it out of the press, and it was soaked in toner.
Oh yeah,
I went,
yeah.
and the guy, the fellow I spoke to, he said, I know exactly what printer you have. He says, I'll be right down.
And what it is it literally says right here, do not tilt. Okay, you know what the mover does? He sees the box. He's a mover. That's exactly what he does. Step right here. I'll put it up. I gotta stack it. There you go. So all you do is just watch him do his thing.
I know. So you want to sign this,
Nobody wants.
stay together?
Yes. Cool thing. I'll hit one down here for those. Yeah, we hold on to all that stuff. All this gets stored for 5 years. The ballots only get stored for 22 months. The testing gets stored for 5 years. And somebody might come along and go, I need to see all your testing tapes. And so we'll scan it all down with the copy machine. We can come up with a process for doing that. It's long tapes.
Yeah.
We figured out how to do that.
How do you transmit all the results to, I guess, the Raleigh?
Doing that now, actually.
You do it electronically or, I mean, on election night?
What I have to do is we got a system that is disconnected from the internet. It's never been on the internet, never will be on the internet. And that's what actually reads the thumb drives. What we do here. And we run that report. And then there's an actual export. So I have to open a brand new thumb drive, use it, export it to that thumb drive, and then I move it from that computer to the other computer, which is connected to the internet. And it runs over a secure encrypted VPN connection to the state.
Right.
In a specific piece of software that the state runs. The file has to be named a certain way, or it won't read it.
Right.
It
Figured out to be coded sometime.
it is, and so and we upload, and I do that with someone sitting next to me. And so we take that printout that you have there from the computer that's never been connected, and then the state gives me a preliminary screen. This is what we read off of that upload. And I sit there with a nice lady named Julie, and I read the name and she gives me the number. And we go down the whole thing.
To make sure there was no interface.
And that's just stage one, okay? Once we've verified everything on the preliminary screen, then we publish to an internal secure website that the state runs that nobody can see. And I've got to have VPN access to that and dual factor authentication and all kinds of, just to get to the internal. And me and Julie go through those numbers so that we're verifying that nothing changed between the preliminary and the upload to the website. And then I hit another button that makes it viewable to the public. And me and Julie go through those numbers just to make sure. And if anything goes off,
Hello,
Hello.
I need, we're out of fours, so I
Okay.
need 4 fours for today and then a little stockpile of fours.
then, okay, I can do that.
Okay, all right. You want me
None
to
of the
wait?
fours are not folded because I have 0 folding right now.
Okay,
Maybe a few days after before I ever fold.
okay,
So yeah, if you'll wait, I can print them out real quick.
okay.
That was a lot of that.
Yeah, the folder is currently in trade.
Ah,
I thought you had more.
I had 60.
It's, yeah, double what I had.
That's why the baby the other night folded everything we had. Folders. Section 2, we had a big run on those. Okay.
we have yesterday.
We do 50 easy.
I mean, even if it's, 25, just
Oh, yeah.
something so that we don't have to budget every single day.
That doesn't bother me at all.
Oh,
It really doesn't. We won't forget the number 2. We've actually gone through. Surprisingly.
It seems like 6 and 16 are the ones
Well,
that are the least.
well, they would be, because there's very few people that actually live there.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah, those are odd splits.
Okay.
So yes, six, Battle Style 6 only has 900.
Yours is the last one.
It's
Yours is
16
the
on
last
that
one.
Oh,
And that's-
Yeah, 3 machines.
You did one, I did one, and we're doing the third.
Oh, so yeah, that's right.
It splits.
I'm just here to make sure. No, hang
Easy
easy,
day.
you go. I mean, it's insanity. It's just insanity.
I don't know why, but people live on the other side of the street, right now, in the cities. And what it is.
Were you on the Zoom call last night?
Yes. Yeah.
I was the one who asked the question about the inside.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
They can have,
one's a little
My
bit
wife,
of a-
my wife owns part. My name's not on the deed.
Jerry did.
We only married 5 years ago. She's had a house.
They've been doing it
Um,
for years. They actually came up here when we were.
She
doing
bought the son, it's her son,
Representatives from both neighborhoods.
and it's out front. She says, well, I'm not taking it down. So I asked her, I said, you know, how can, but, and for example, what if your landlord, what if you need to rent? And the landlord said, you have these 2 rooms, you're in no room in the place.
Oh,
And they put a sign out front.
I talked to Frank.
Does that mean you can't be a poll worker?
Bill Davis about it, I'm like, I know.
I know you can't be an observer.
Right,
You can't actively work for a party,
correct,
you know, when you're actively working.
absolutely.
They're
And,
not worried about
that's,
this.
you know, I've told our folks, my folks, that's it. I said, come to 16, I'm out of here. They're not, got nothing to do with it at that
Mhm.
stage.
Mhm.
Because they were, you know, they were saying, well, you know, when the day's off, when you're not working, the poll, you could work as one of the information people.
Yes.
I said, no, I can't.
Mhm.
I can't be anywhere near that poll affiliated with you at that stage.
Mhm.
He picked up, like, that he would have worked, and they're not gonna vote for somebody who lives in Carolina Beach.
mhm.
That's the way I look at it. That's probably gonna do it. They're not gonna redraw it, so that's,
I know that 20 was a busy,
Oh.
I think it was last year, we were
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
In
How many
Concord Park.
did you print?
Yeah.
We in primaries?
That's way more than 4.
Yeah.
I think it was.
If you were doing.
Yeah,
Because I know for the,
I was gonna
for
say, I
municipal
thought it went
elections,
back.
we weren't, I was out of place for
And I can
municipal
come back and
elections.
get those.
We had 9 ballots.
I don't know, there was,
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
I left early.
And we were fully
Okay,
staffed,
thanks.
Yeah.
but it was a small precinct, so full staff wasn't much.
Mhm.
And it was just, you know, we're looking at each other all day long.
I know.
Actually, we had, I'm sorry, we had 9 ballots. We had 11 provisionals. So we had more provisionals than we had people actually coming in. So this is a wackadoodle.
I would have thought Calabash would be pretty busy.
Not for municipals, because it was a Carolina Shores
Oh,
had a municipal election. We did not.
Mhm.
We had nobody running for municipals. So, yeah, some of those places out there, you'd be in a precinct, but only one of the towns has got people running, and the other 3 towns don't.
Hmm.
So the only people that were running for anything at our precinct was Carolina Shores. And they all had like, and it was funny, I had people come in and I had a couple come in and they got their ballot and they said, how can I vote this? I said, excuse me? They said, well, there's no parties on this thing. I said, well, municipal elections are nonpartisan. There are no parties in municipal elections.
I need to,
Well, how do I know how to vote?
Do your research.
Wherever you want to vote. Well, that's stupid. You should have the parties on. I said, first off, we don't make them. And second off, it's a nonpartisan election. And the guy got so pissed off that he went to walk out with his ballot. I said, I walked up the door, I said, I'm sorry, I can't let you leave with that. And so he went to crumple it up and throw it away. I said, do me a favor. I'm just gonna have to spoil that ballot and we're gonna go through a rigmarole on it. Just put it in the tabulator,
If you don't want to vote it, just stick it in your
unmarked.
blank.
Just put it in there blank. It's gonna come back and say, casted it as it.
Yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law, the last time he voted, he was in hospice. And so we went and got him a ballot and we did assistance with him and everything. He got to the last one and it was soil and water. Soil and water is always nonpartisan.
Mhm.
Who do I pick? Whoever. Who's who? And it was the same thing. There's no party. And so literally, he didn't even look at the names as he's marking the ballot.
Yeah.
He looks at the party and that's who he picks. And so when he got sold, he left it blank.
I would venture to say, and, I hear people talking.
Oh, yeah.
About 50% of the people that walk in and vote have no idea who they're voting.
Oh, no, they don't.
They don't know anything
Oh, no.
about them.
Don't cut it off.
They don't investigate anything. They don't check anything. They're looking at a party and they're marking
They're
the party
marking
and
it.
that's it.
Well, they used to have straight line party voting.
Yeah,
And when the Republicans took over in 2012,
yeah,
I think it was, when Pat McCrory got elected.
Right.
One of the first things they did was they got rid of it.
Mhm.
For 200 years, Democrats had controlled North Carolina, and one of the ways they did it was straight line
They're
voting.
voting.
And so, yeah, as long as you registered as a Democrat in North Carolina, you were going to win, because if you're down ballot, you just automatically got votes.
Right.
And so, yeah, that's,
I remember the old
Oh, yeah.
machines where you just pulled the one lever
mhm.
for,
This equipment does support it if I want it. But in North Carolina, they don't have it. So we don't have it. But see, you just closed the poll, so now we gotta turn it off.
I thought I did.
Yeah. But, yeah, I see a lot of people, we get to know a lot of the candidates that come in.
Yeah.
Especially the locals. So we get a little insight. When Sid Brochure was running for mayor in Oak Island, she literally came in, sat down at my desk, leaned back, talked to me. How you doing? Doing good. I've known her since I was 9. I graduated from high school with her daughter.
I thought they were done.
there it is.
We had last time we were in the last polls, I don't know, you were involved, I think. All the computers froze in the checker.
Yeah,
Remember that?
the switch went bad.
That's right.
The computers didn't. The switch did. So they
Right.
lost communication with each other, mainly the server machine. That's the green sticker laptop.
Right.
They run an SQL database on the green sticker laptop and all the other 3, 4, 17, however many laptops you got in the building. They all get their information from that one. And I get a lot of phone calls. The green one's working, but none of the other ones are. Okay. Let's take a look at the green one. Well, that one's working, but I need you to start on the green one. Okay. Is the cable plugged in? Yeah, unplug it, plug it back in. Okay. Now follow that cable. Where's it going? It's going to the switch. Does it have a light? No. Unplug it from the switch, plug it back in. Oh, the light's on. All of a sudden, the other one's
There you
not
They all
working.
come up, yeah.
The odds of having 4 machines connected wrong are much lower than just the one.
Mhm.
Now, you only got one of them dropping out. It's not the green one. It's
Yeah, it's that
the
machine.
issue's that one. But if it's, nobody can talk to the green one, usually the green one's not connected right.
So everybody had to sign on again.
Yes,
They did, but we didn't lose any data or anything.
no, you don't lose a thing.
So if you were to shut everything down and power everything up again, the data's still there.
Because it's all stored in
Good
that
to
one,
know.
In
that one green
right, green
SQL
box.
laptop. And it's done, and it's done instantaneous. The work you're doing on your laptop, all the data and everything you're pulling from is from that SQL database. It
Mhm.
doesn't have to save the file or anything. It's done as it's
It's
happening.
being done.
Keystroke by
Real-time.
keystroke, yeah.
And so early voting is different. Early voting doesn't transmit every 30 minutes,
Right.
but it's not transmitting here. Well, it is, but it's not. It creates a VPN tunnel to our office, but it's literally just going through our routers and up to the state. If the state has firewalls in place that only allow connections from known IP addresses, and the known IP addresses are the 100 different Board of Election offices in the state. So yeah, we actually have to the data has to come back through the servers here and then up, which is the server in our building, so literally just run it through our router.
Mhm.
I just bought brand new firewall devices too. They're $900 a piece. And I gotta put one at every early voting site. And then they didn't tell me this from computer services when we got it, there's a yearly subscription. So it's like $300 a year.
Do we have any early voting sites that aren't precincts in?
We
for
do.
election day? Sunset Beach
Sunset Beach is not.
Is-
Sunset Beach is a precinct and an early voting
voting
site.
site.
Shalote this time will be an
That's
early
right.
voting, but not an election day. We're moving election day to the high school.
Right.
Southport, early voting is happening in Long Beach Road at the Moose Lodge, but election
That's
day will
moving.
be back at the senior center. We would love to be at the senior center, but that shopping center,
So that means at the end of early voting, you're
we
gonna
gotta unpack we'll load
unpack
up everything.
everything, move it to the other side.
Oh, no, they'll get all new stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so we got two
But the
locations.
early voting sites won't get, the other ones won't get.
No,
We'll just close down.
just shut down now. They'll get new tabulators.
Right.
The ADA will be reprogrammed or replaced. Depends on how many I've got. And then
Well, why?
Hmm?
Why?
I don't always have enough I've got to send 6 out for early voting,
Right.
okay? But we only ordered enough for the precincts.
Yeah.
And so I don't have time to bring them all back here.
Then why would you have to bring
Reprogram
them back in and reprogram them?
Oh, yeah, I would. That's it. We reprogram on site. But we've ordered more since then. And so I may actually have enough now that we can actually put an ADA and a scan on the cage
Mhm.
and just bring the ADA that's in place back.
Oh, okay.
I hate programming on site because of that little blue key.
Yeah.
You have to have it to program it, and I don't like it to leave here.
Mhm.
So try not to.
So you're working early voting too?
Yeah, I usually always work.
I really liked it when we were at the Calabash Senior Center,
Yeah,
but
well, they've gotten very cost oriented. They don't want to lose the income, so they don't want you in there.
well, it's a little bit of that, absolutely.
They run a lot of programs for money.
But it's also the way the building is laid out. They have literally we're in the cafeteria.
Right.
We're in the feeding site. and so we can't take it over for 17 days. It worked really well during COVID because they were only doing drive-through.
Right.
But once they get in there and they're eating, and that's the thing about that senior site, is basically just one big room.
Yeah. Well, just like the library down in Calabash, we had to stop using that because of the multiple rooms.
We could use it if they, I told Sarah, I said, you just need to get in operations services and tell them to knock out that wall. It's not gonna be load bearing, just knock the freaking wall out. Boom, we're in.
Yeah, there was big complaints that the observers couldn't see everything.
All right.
Yeah, because you could check in over here, and then the ballot station was over here, and then you had to go in another room where you actually voted.
Yeah,
And the
it's-
tabulator, and they said, well, we can't see it all going on at the same time.
I think we ran into something.
Now they can walk through.
Yeah.
At the senior center in Charlotte, they gave us the computer lab as a check-in. And then we were able to put the voting booths out in the large area. But it's a doorway. And so it was really a nice flow because people came in the door, they checked in, and they went through another door and they voted.
Yeah.
But it wasn't able to be watched all the time. And so we had to quit using it that way. And so we had to put everything in the big room. And it's crowded. Because they still have things going on there too.
Right.
Do they have to pay to
And
use it?
especially with the Charlotte
What's that?
location, they don't use it as a church. And that's where we run into issues.
Do they have to pay for using those facilities? Does the election pay for that, Bush?
The county owns those buildings.
Yeah. If it,
So they don't.
yeah, if it's a county-owned building, you have to pay for it, and that's why they go to county-owned buildings. Wasn't there a fight with the Calabash Senior Center about the fact that basically the county had paid for that building?
We had a bigger issue with the supply.
That's right.
Senior center.
Yeah, supply senior center.
They tried to rent it to us.
Right. They said, look,
And that was
you
they
paid
have a
for it.
rental, BSRI, which is the Brunswick Senior Resources.
Right.
They got a really good gig. Jim Fish, who's the head of BSRI, finds an empty building. This would work great as a senior center. Then he goes to the county and says, I need you to buy this. And then he goes back, turns it into a senior center, and then he rents it out.
Mhm.
So he's getting the county to buy him buildings, and then he's renting them out. And it's nothing out of pocket.
And he gets, the county doesn't get anything out of it?
No.
They're a good penny. They're spending money because Brunswick County is the 5th oldest county in the nation. There's 4 counties in Florida, and then there's us. The average age is 57 years old, roughly. The median age for the nation is 34. So we're an older population, and so senior sites, any other county would be building parks and gyms. Brunswick County builds senior
Senior
sites.
centers.
And that's what the need is.
Yeah.
But he has figured out a way to run a nonprofit organization and not spend a penny. And for me, it's not such a big deal. But then he's figured out, okay, the senior sites are only running Monday through Friday. So he leases a lot of them to churches. And so when we show up as, hey, we need to use you as a one-stop site, we can't because they meet in church on Sunday.
Mhm.
And we can't leave the equipment in there. Even if we're not voting on Sunday, the stuff's still there.
Mhm.
So,
How about something like Brunswick Forest? Do they pay for that?
yes. Actually, no, Brunswick Forest wanted us, so they let us use it for free.
Yeah,
Um,
the art center, I don't think they charge you, do
no, they don't, because they wanted us. They practically begged us. They said we're actually too big for it now. When we first went to Brunswick Forest, there were 2,600 registered voters with over 6,000.
Yeah.
In 3 years.
they? That's growing.
A couple of other communities have approached us, but when we told them you have to let outsiders in, they instantly were like, no. They like their little community, but that's like they don't want to let the riffraff come in.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, darn it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we see Brunswick Forest become its own town.
I hope
It
not.
wouldn't surprise me, the way it's
I
growing.
really hope not. Just because we already have the most municipalities in the state.
I know.
19 municipalities is too many. Quite honestly, there's a few that just need to go ahead and say, I give up. Like Bolivia, the mayor runs uncontested. She had 11 votes total for election day, 7 on early voting.
Mhm.
That was it. The town council's the same thing. 11 votes. I mean, 11 people voted in the municipal.
Mhm.
It cost them $10,000 because they got to buy the ballots. They got to pay for the staff. But
Mhm. Mhm.
Farmington's another one. It's like there's tiny turnouts. Maybe
Well, I was surprised how few people we had show up for Carolyn Shores. I mean,
the thing is, that's not a small
I know.
number of people. It really isn't. But
They didn't have very many people come in to vote.
they really can actually turnout for Calabash and Carolina Shores could always be better.
Mhm.
Ocean Isle does a great job. Charlotte usually has good turnout. Leland's is usually huge. St. James is the biggest. That by far, I mean, for municipal elections, St. James, I've seen them turn in 94% turnout.
Really? Cool.
It's insane.
Now, when you say St. James, you're talking about the whole 211? You're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual municipality of St. James, which is everything that's inside St. James. The nice thing about St. James is their actual community center is not in St. James.
Mhm.
And it's a huge facility. But they've outgrown it. They flat out said, we need a bigger one.
Yeah.
They're very active, extremely active. So I'm not sure how early voting's gonna go with this one. We tried to put it there and they said no. In early voting, we can't control. A building can say no, because it's early voting.
Mhm.
Election day, they can't. It's like, we'll be there on election day. But they were worried about the construction, the road construction. Now I'm kind of glad because the roads are all messed up. But now I'm trying to figure out how the St. James people go get to the early.
Get to their
voting
own voting sites, yeah.
site. A lot of them vote absentee by mail too. We've had over 700 probably from St. James vote absentee by mail.
You get a lot of early vote, by now?
From some locations, St. James, Ocean Isle, Bald Head, and actually Brunswick Forest.
Well, I'm gonna be curious to see how places like Buncombe County.
Buncombe's done this
are gonna-
before. This is not a new thing for
Oh,
Buncombe
really?
County. No. In fact, the lady who used to be the director there now works for the state, Trina Velez, and she used to give a presentation for disaster recovery.
Mhm.
They've done it there. So I mean, early voting they have done in a large tent in a college parking lot, because their early voting site flooded. Flooding's not due to Asheville.
No, I know.
To
it's
this
flooding,
amount is
Yeah,
different.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah. The other little counties are the ones that really worry because
Mhm.
Buncombe's got money. That's not something that they worry about. They probably have a staff bigger than ours. But these little guys, Franklin and things like that.
Yeah.
Hey, some of those mountain counties have 2,000 registered voters total for the whole county. And just to get, across the holler is a 45-minute drive
Right.
doing this the whole way.
Right.
They have 3 voting sites in the whole county because that's all they've got the staff for or the equipment for. And the director isn't even a full-time employee, they're part-time.
Mhm.
They work 2 days a week. So, yeah, that's the ones that are going to have a hard. Took forever.
Good.
Yep.
People don't realize how much work goes into it.
No, they don't.
They really
You know,
don't. I think it's-
I'll sit around the places with folks that are peeing and moaning and saying, oh, it's a rig and this. I said, why don't you go volunteer to be, why don't you sign up to be a poll worker? I think it would change your opinion if you actually saw behind the scenes what goes on.
Right.
Did a little training on it, saw what goes into it. And, invariably, people need something to pee about.
Yes, they do. Human nature.
Yeah,
I had
and also I'd say, this is their nature.
I've always loved space. The day I was born was the last day there were astronauts on the moon. And I've always played that on it. Because I've always had telescopes. And I'm at the house one day and I've literally got Saturn, dialed in. I said, one of my friends comes over and I'm like, you want to see Saturn? He goes, no. And what he goes, I don't want to see what's really there. I feel it'll ruin it for me. And that's what I think about the people when you say, come be a poll worker. No, they've got what's in their head
Yeah.
and they don't want it changed.
Mhm.
They don't want to be, they don't want to discover what's wrong.
Yeah. Well, you see, and I've told several people that. I said, part of it is people get a conception of something and they don't want to learn that what is wrong, and they certainly don't want to admit that they were wrong.
No,
Mhm.
no. And I've been a conservative from little. I vote conservative. I'm not a registered Republican. Too many other things that I'm affiliated. And I look at the person. I know that the thing didn't happen. But there's a salesman who has sold $30 million worth of pillows, which means he's a good salesman.
Yeah.
And he's convinced half the country because he's a salesman.
That's right. He's got the pitch.
He knows how to pitch it.
Yeah.
And he's good. You don't sell $30 million worth
Dollars
of
for pillows
pillows
if you're not good.
if you're not good.
Mhm.
And he may truly believe it. He may not. I don't know. Don't really care. But for them to suddenly realize that they, like you said, they were told wrong and they
Mhm.
believed this guy.
They bought
It's
into it.
hard to go, wow, I was
Nobody
wrong.
wants to think that they were a sucker.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
No. And even if he's not playing the sucker, which I think he is playing
Yeah.
sucker, he's a salesman. He's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But quite honestly, all politicians are salesmen too. Get right down to it, they're doing something that, and they're convincing people that, hey, they can do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I don't think they start that way. I really do think they try to help. And then they get the
I
system.
think they get caught up into the motion of it all.
Yeah, the system.
The system.
And the system is in many cases designed to buy into it and work within it
Oh, yeah.
that way, not to try and work against it.
Well, it's like when they try to redo campaign finance or they tried to go in and limit the types of sales calls you could get, the no call list and all this, that, I guess we got exempted political instantly. Well, yeah, we don't want to stop being able to call people for votes or money, but we don't want RCA calling saying, hey, would you like to buy a television?
Well, if I get any more requests for money on my phone, I'm gonna break
I
my damn
report them all the
phone.
time.
Oh, my God.
It's just gonna
I get
smash.
20 a day.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And from both
And they're
sides.
block-
I mean,
trying to block
Oh,
it.
yeah,
doesn't make
it
any
goes for everywhere.
forget it.
And they have an endless supply of phone numbers, because
Yeah.
no matter how time you block it, it comes in a different number.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because they'll get it from a different source.
It's all virtual.
Yeah.
It's all virtual number. You can go to Google and get a virtual phone number.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What you don't realize is that the end user license agreement of the Google, it used to be called Google Voice. You can get a phone number and make
Yeah.
phone calls from your computer.
Yeah.
And if you actually read the end user license agreement, you'll discover that they record every single phone call.
Mhm.
And they use that data for training their voice to text software. But it also means they just recorded all your phone
Phone
calls.
call.
One day, I have Google Chrome on my iPhone. And one day we were having a discussion about Biscuitville in the office, the restaurant, Biscuitville. Next thing I know, I pull up my Google Chrome and there's something on there about Biscuitville.
Biscuitville.
Amazing.
And I was like, I've never typed Biscuitville into my phone at any point. I've never read any articles about Biscuitville on my phone. Suddenly I get stuff about Biscuitville. So I went into my microphone settings on my phone, and guess what has access by default to the microphone on your phone?
Yeah.
Google Chrome.
Really?
Why does Google Chrome need access to my microphone? It doesn't. But by default, so Google Chrome, the whole time it's on your phone, it's listening to everything you say.
say. And it's selling all. It's
Oh, yeah.
advertisers and buying all that stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
Google, that's how Google's making all their money, is ads. When they first got founded, their motto was don't be evil. Then they became the evil thing they went out to destroy, which was Microsoft.
All right.
Where are you from originally?
New York, Long Island.
Born in New York.
Oh, really? In the city?
Yeah, Kings County Hospital.
Oh, sure. Yeah, right down here, 6 years. I need your admin when you're ready.
All right.
We've been down here 6 years. We like it. Did you stay in New York or you moved down?
No. Actually, I was born there. Parents moved to Philadelphia for that. I was raised in the projects of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And from there off to college and I've never been back. Been literally all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
We went to New York in June. Never been.
Yep.
That was your first
Never
time?
been. First time. My mother-in-law decided she wanted to take everybody to New York. She said, it won't cost you anything. I'll pay for the flights. And we went, that's the cheapest part.
That's the cheapest part of going to New York.
Mhm.
And the thing is, she didn't tell me and my wife. She told my kids
Mhm.
before she talked to us about it. So suddenly my kids are like, we're going to New York. We're like, we can't afford this. Oh, it won't cost you anything. Okay, where are we staying? Where we get a hotel? Okay. The flight's $200. The hotel's no telling. We actually stayed in Chelsea for $205 a night. Wasn't
That's
bad.
pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
Right on 28th Street, right by the #1 subway. And it's like, well, how are we gonna get everywhere? We'll take cabs. Uber, nope. Like Uber's $50 anywhere you want to
There you
go.
go.
I like Subway, $2.90.
Yeah, Mass Transit in New York is the way to go.
Oh, it's way better. And so yeah, I watched a lot of videos on how to navigate Manhattan, how to ride the subway. And the subway's tap to pay now.
Mhm.
And so my kids, I literally sent them money on their phones using Apple Cash, and we were going to get on the subway. And tap, go get on the subway. We must have rode subway 30 times.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, which train, where do we transfer, and I had it all mapped out.
It's the way to go.
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
But my wife's the only one that didn't have fun, but it was hot. Then there's walking. Those are two things she hates.
I tried to get my girl to go to Times Square and New Year's Eve with me.
Yeah.
She said, no, I'm not going. I said, I've been there a couple times. It's not bad.
We
Of
went.
course, you gotta go like
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Well, my daughter wanted the Instagram photos. All her friends have the pictures at Times Square and Empire State Building.
Oh, yeah.
But they're all daytime shots. My daughter goes, I want to go at night. I'm like, okay, we'll do a night. And so we did both of those at night. Went to Macy's, Bloomingdale.
Mhm.
They were like, well, they want to take a ferry trip, or they want to take a boat tour. I said, don't do a boat tour. Like, why? It's like $30 a person. We'll take the ferry. It's 4.
Mhm.
Takes the same route. And they were like, oh.
All right. Do the first run and the second run.
All right.
We're done. Okay, so Harris, 0. No, that's not.
Oh, that's a zero, Kate.
All right, so Harris 1, Oliver 2.
Hold on. Got something wrong here. What is this?
Is this yours?
This must be old. Yeah. Let me get this back out. You know, we saw the second, session 1.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We were almost trying to use that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that looks.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Harris 1,
Yeah.
Oliver 2, Stein 3, 4, Trump 5, 6, Biden 7, undervotes 1, overvotes 1. House of Representatives, District 7, it's going to be Pridgen 1, Rouser 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Got it.
Governor, Robinson 1, Ross 2, Smith 3, Stein 4, Turner 5, undervotes 14, overvotes 1.
Right.
Lieutenant Governor, Rachel Hunt 1, Jones 2, Weatherman 3, Berry 4, undervotes 13, overvotes 1.
Right.
Attorney General, Jackson 1, Bishop 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Auditor, Drac 1, Holmes 2, Oliak 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Excuse me. Huff 1, Tabor 2, Truxler 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1.
Right.
Next one, Commissioner of Insurance, Marcus 1, Causey 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Right.
Commissioner of Labor, Farley 1, Winston 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Right.
Secretary of State is Marshall 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Right.
Maurice Green 1, this is the
Right.
bus supervote, right? Green 1, Morrow 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Right.
Treasurer Harris 1, Reiner 2.
Okay, my
undervotes
cell reports
26,
for
overvotes 1. Supreme Court, seat 6, Griffin 1, Riggs 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Judge seat 12, Murray 1, Jennings 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Seat 14, Court of Appeals, Eldred 1, Zachary 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court of Appeals, Judge seat 15, Freeman 1, Moore 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Senate District 8, Raven 1, Randall 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. House of Representatives, District 19, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District 15, seat 1, Hankins 1, undervotes 29. District Court Judge 15, seat 3, Chandler 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Court Judge 15, seat 4, that's Nance 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District 15, seat 6, Huslery 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Commissioners, District 3, Fulton 1, Sykes 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Commissioner, District 4, Forte 1, Simmons 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Commission, Districts 5, D'Amico 1, Williams 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District 1, Education, Smith 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Education District 2, Cook 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Education District 4, Simmons 1, Barger 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Register of Deeds is Varnum 1, Beatty 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Soil and Water, Street 1, write-ins 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. And the Constitutional is 4 is 1, against 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Okay. Now,
So the expectation was Monday, but unless something major happens, it's pretty much done. So, I expect that I'll be publishing it tomorrow. So that was the class early. All right, so, early voting. We're gonna publish the schedule. I expect to publish it tomorrow at 5. If I don't, if it's
You need your admin, which one are you ready?
Oh, yeah, that one.
everything is based on what you put in when I work. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I have to go through absolutely everybody's schedule. Why? Because a lot of people not. New guidelines.
I'm supposed to get another one.
Yeah.
We've had so many people, if you are at co-op, you are either available all day or you're not available. If you are at a satellite location, Monday through
Yeah, we
Friday.
should be going through the process the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Clock out 8 to 9 in the morning, AM. 4 AM to 5 PM. If you're not available in the evening, Monday through Friday, you have to be clocking out 4 PM to 5 PM. Nothing else. I don't need to know that you're not available from 3 to 6. Or follow
So you lived your whole life in New York?
Born and raised on Long Island, until we moved down here. Traveled all over the place.
Yeah.
With work, but it was always based in New York.
What were you doing when you were traveling?
As a consultant,
Okay.
project management, large systems, IT.
Oh,
So I used to travel wherever the job was.
Yeah.
You must have been in the military?
yeah, I spent 21 years as a Green Beret.
Oh, really?
Well, actually not. Spent 18 years. I spent 1 year with the Airborne Infantry, 2 years with the Rangers, and then the next 18 Special Forces. Then got out and ran the Operations Center at Fort Bragg and Fort Liberty.
Yeah.
Then went to seminary, retired from that, and went to seminary and became a priest. And then recently retired from that. Well, retired from parish ministry. I still do some party work.
You must have a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, I'm a legend in my own mind. That I am. My wife will tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been fortunate enough, I was fortunate enough to travel literally all over the world, I've been to all 7 continents,
Got it, yeah.
including Antarctica. Which was
Interesting.
Yeah, after the, you remember the Falkland Wars?
Sure.
I was a advisor on one of Her Majesty's ships to the British Special War, the SAS. And when the war was over, they pulled into Australia, and I went from Australia, jumped over to New Zealand to catch a hop back to Fort Bragg. And I was in a bar one night, waiting, for our aircraft to leave. And there were these 5 Pathfinder Air Force guys sitting over there, PSNL. We were all looped, just bullshitting around. And we got into talking. I said, were you down here supporting the operation? They said, no. We're going to the McAdoo Station. We're flying some supplies and bringing some folks out of there. And I said, really? I said, no shit, that's the only continent I haven't been to. And they said, the pilot told me, he was really drunk. He said, you want to go? I said, hell yeah, I want to go. I was drunk too. He said, well, you'll be there for 2 weeks. And I said, well. So I called my commander and he said, shit, yeah, I don't care. Let's go back there. It'll be fine.
Pretty good.
All right, so we go again.
This is 0 for it then. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to. Hey, Butch?
Yeah.
I had a question here. I thought I'm supposed to generate another tape right before and after.
It already did, right here.
That's a 0 though.
No, you shouldn't have printed the 0.
Turn it off, turn it on.
We already read the results.
Like the first time around. The second, where's the second tape?
It's printed. Should have.
Should have got this too.
You got this tape here, which has results on it.
Yeah. This is a 0.
1016.
This was the opening report.
That's gonna be a zero report.
Yep, that's the zero report there.
Line 50, this is 1016.
Exactly. That's your second, that's your first.
First, okay, gotcha. Thank you.
This is just an extra zero.
Turn the tabulator off.
Yep, it's off.
Got it. See the seal there.
050855.
Whatever that is, that they now can go on to work, what you're going to do. That sure doesn't connect with what you're looking for. I'm not gonna say, well, how many people have I been, you're open and available, you may be getting that.
So you were down there for 2 weeks?
I was in Macadam for 2 weeks. Not much to do there. You think, well, you talk with scientists, they're all scientists.
Yeah, yeah.
Got around with them. They have great chef, French chef. Tour the facility and wander around in the grounds. Flew back.
Mm-hmm.
Then back to Bragg and got thrown in isolation and go to Africa.
You went to, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I was gone about almost 270 days out every year I was in the service.
Mm-hmm.
It was operations constantly going.
Yeah. All right, this is my. This is my second. This is the first. This is, I'm just looking at the timestamps. This is 10. This is my second one. 10 to 14. So this is my first one. So we did that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just do this one.
Yeah.
And they should match.
Right. Go again.
Mhm.
That means that there's 5 of you, there's the 5 of us are there.
Okay, so we have Harris 1, Oliver 2, Stein 3, Terry 4, Trump 5, West 6, Redden 7, undervotes 1, overvotes 1. Okay. Next one is Pridgeon 1, Rouser 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Governor, Robinson 1, Ross 2, Smith 3, Stein 4, Turner 5, undervotes 14, overvotes 1. Rachel Hunt 1, Jones 2, Weatherman 3, Bragg 4, undervotes 19, overvotes 1. Jackson 1, Bishop 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Drac 1, Holmes 2, Oliak 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Huff 1, Tabor 2, Trexler 3, undervotes 23, overvotes 1. Dasha Marcus 1, Causey 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Farley 1, Winston 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Secretary of State, Marshall 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Green 1, Morrow 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Treasurer Harris 1, Brenner 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Supreme Court seat 6, Griffin 1, Riggs 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Murray 1, Jennings Thompson 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Judge seat 14, Eldred 1, Zachary 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Court of Appeals Judge seat 15, Freeman 1, Moore 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Raven 1, Senate District 8, Raven 1, Randall 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District 19, Miller 1, Brown 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1.
Got it.
District 15, seat 1, Hankins 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District 15, seat 3, Chandler 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 1.
C3,
District Court Judge, District 15, seat 3, Chandler 1.
okay, go ahead.
Chandler 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0.
Okay,
What'd you say?
I thought you said 1.
Oh, sorry. Okay, on District 15, seat 4, okay, Nance's 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. District Court Judge, District 15, seat 6, Essery 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Let's see, Commissioners, District 3, Fulton 1, Sykes 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Brunswick County Board of Commissioners, District 4, Forte 1, Simmons 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Commissioner District 5, D'Amico 1, Williams 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Education District 1, Smith 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Education District 2, Cook 1, undervotes 29, overvotes 0. Education District 4, Simmons 1, Barger 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Register of Deeds, Varner 1, BD 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. District Supervisor, Street 1, write-ins 2, undervotes 26, overvotes 1. Constitutional Amendment 4-1, against 2, undervotes 26, and overvotes 1. Good.
Yeah, I thought we should have had 2 of these.
Which of these?
I had 2 for secession, but maybe because that was a screwy split.
They only gave me 1.
Sure.
Now this, I think you signed it.
Yeah.
Did I sign yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Remove everything from the spoil ballot, Polly.
Hey, Butch, on my last one, second one. You sign the. You think-
I don't remember signing his sheet. Just to make sure.
Yeah, whatever you did. Very good.
Okay. I was signing his, that's why.
You want to take this first or yours?
Yeah, I'll take it. If you're done.
There you go.
Keep blowing in here. When the election's over, take everything out of this drawer and shove it in the box.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All done.
I
Thank
said we'll be
you.
done by lunch.
Appreciate you giving me a call.
Yeah, no problem. I like having y'all. You're funny. I really do.
All right.
All right. Yeah, if I ever call you back after I've used you once, I like
Well,
you.
Let me have those keys out before I discuss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. that's-
You guys take care.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Dave.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Rest of your day.
You too. Yeah, we try to give a lot of people opportunities to do this.
Mhm.
Probably had 30 different people email.
Yeah.
think I signed up 15. Some people just didn't return the email, and some people weren't available. A couple of guys I use a lot is Gary and Chuck, and I tried not to use it this time, but people. One guy,
Gary Kaczynski?
Gary Whiteside.
Gary Kaczynski actually works Monday.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I saw his name.
Yeah, he worked Monday. And Gary Whiteside has done this many times because he's always available. I emailed him and I told him, I was like, I know you're always available, but I'm actually trying not to use you. I ended up bringing him in Monday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday. Somebody got COVID. It works out that way sometimes.
It
It's always
does.
good to have backups.
It does. All right, good deal. Thank you again, appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be talking to you in the next few weeks.
And if not,
Hopefully
next
not,
week,
hopefully we don't have any problems.
next week, I think there's machine tech. So,
Yeah, I'm in.
yeah, it'll be in that room right there.
Question, I will, make a note to ask Ryan.
There's not a lot of scan, but it'll be good if they did.
Thank you, bye, Gail. Okay, I've got a note for Ryan, I'll ask him. Thank you, thanks, Tom. Bye. No, because no, just throw it away, it's the recycle bin, it's good, thank you. Jane, I know your schedule is very open and I appreciate that, but I can't purpose, I know, crossing the versus trying not to cross. Thank you. I can have it, I will ask someone else.
Thank you.
Here, I did this, it's something different. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, did you take everything on this video?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm gonna make new packets for. We're using the same people,
everybody. Yes, but, yes, it's
We're still using Karen, we're still using the exact same.
right, but I was actually working on is, they don't look at that stuff. I was gonna work on it as if they were coming in for the PM shift, so they were gonna continue on. But they'll just start from the next number, we'll just pretend it's the next day. That's no big deal. But if you wanna place the packets out,
Yeah.
well, I'll do this, all right, so they all have
Yeah,
and then, okay, if you could make me copies of that, or you already made.
Oh, yeah, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so I want
How
to make
are
sure
you?
you those
He's
out.
good.
He's good?
And,
He's signed up to
And I'd like you to take a break.
You know,
so I'll-
He's all set to go.
the machines again, machines. So great seeing you.
Yeah,
It's gonna
same
be
here.
a wild election, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Sure. Must have cut my wallet here.
I don't want that to happen.